Hey, what's up, y'all? I wanted to say this real quick. So, have you ever thought about this? The concept of God. Where did that come from? When I say the concept of God, I'm talking about the concept of a God that has written down or caused to be written down on stone commandments, and a God that doesn't want you eating shrimp and doesn't want you wearing certain clothes that are mixed. The fabrics are not the same. Wants you worshiping on a certain day, and all these different things. How do you think that we've come to that? And not just that, any religion. Have you ever asked yourself the question, why do we feel that we need to create a God? Because this God is created in the minds of human beings. If you were born into this world, and many people are, and you never were exposed to any books, you would not come to the conclusion that there is a God and he has a son, and he sent the son into the world to die on a cross, and that he was buried and rose 3 days later and somehow ascended on into heaven, wherever that is. We have the Hubble telescope, people. We can see distances that can equate to light years away with the technology that we have today. There is no spiritual kingdom that we've recognized. This is all created in the mind of people because we are born, however, naturally curious. We look up at the clouds, and all of us, we can come up with different faces and animals and figures that we see in the clouds, right? We're pattern seeking. We connect the dots, so to speak. And then out of our curiosity, when we look at nature, we ask the question, where did this come from? We understand that we didn't do it. So naturally, we feel that something greater is responsible for this. And out of that curiosity, saying that, something or thinking that something is greater, comes these ideas of gods. And then we come up with every culture has their God, and their God represents their culture. The Jewish people, when you study the history of the Jews, you'll find that the Jewish God, the monotheistic God, was purposely created. So you're not made in the image of God, so to speak, but God is made after the image of human beings, man. Those are facts.